Meghan Markle has reportedly been given a stark warning by palace staff. It doesn't take a genius to notice that Meghan Markle has been making headlines a lot recently. In addition to her high-profile pregnancy with Prince Harry, the Duchess of Sussex is also believed to be dealing with a lot of royal drama behind the scenes. To refresh your memory, just over a week ago Meghan reportedly copped a bollocking from Queen Elizabeth II over her rumored feud with Kate Middleton. Eep. The rumor goes that the Queen told Meghan that she's destroyed Harry by coming between him and Prince William and Kate. No one at the palace has seen the Queen this incensed before. Of course, it's always best to treat these royal sources with a hefty pinch of salt, and that's exactly what we're doing with the newest reports. Now it seems Meghan's received yet another warning about her conduct, this time from palace staff. The Kensington Palace folk are apparently taking issue with the Duchess working so hard while she's pregnant. The freshest batch of rumors come courtesy of royal expert Russell, who apparently doesn't have a last name, on the Lorraine show earlier this week. In the interview, Russell dubbed Meghan a workaholic who has got to where she got by being a certain way, The Express reports. Certain members of staff and the aides are encouraging her to slow down a little bit, perhaps she is taking on too much. But how realistic do we think these claims are? Well, the idea of Meghan's work ethic jarring with those around her isn't totally new. This time last month, it was reported that Meghan's American ways were making the other royals feel uncomfortable. She's an earlier riser, up at 5 a.m. rain or shine, and it is said palace staff have never experienced anything remotely like Meghan's formidable work ethic, matched only by the incessant stream of ideas about how to shape her role, the anonymous source told the Mail on Sunday. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel pretty angry about Meghan getting dragged for taking her new role seriously. Plus, if she's getting a load of crap from the tabloids, I can't totally understand why she might feel the need to prove herself even more. Of course, it's also important to find a balance that's not too hectic on her body, especially while she's up the duff. But, if the palace staff really are worried for her well-being, I can't help thinking that giving a pregnant woman a series of stern warnings is way more likely to stress her out than if you just let her stick to the same routine she's had for years. Meghan Markle's whirlwind 2018, from the absolutely splendid to the sad and bizarre. Meghan Markle has had a phenomenal year, but it has not been without difficulties, according to a royal expert. Meghan has had a whirlwind year which has seen her join the royal family following her Windsor wedding to Prince Harry in May. The US-born former actress married Harry in a stunning ceremony at St. George's Chapel, 6 months after announcing their engagement. And the interest in the Duchess of Sussex could not have been more enormous, royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams said. The royal expert added, "There have been some triumphs this year for Meghan and also there have been difficulties." On Meghan's highlights of the year, Mr. Fitzwilliams said the royal wedding went absolutely splendidly and her Commonwealth tour with Harry was a terrific success. The couple visited Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and Tonga, with Meghan announcing her pregnancy as the 16-day trip kicked off in October. The mother-to-be delighted royal fans with the first glimpses of her baby bump during the overseas tour. But the 37-year-old has faced some problems, including a very public family row. Earlier this month in his latest interview with the media, her father Thomas Markle claimed his daughter has ghosted him since the royal wedding fallout. The 74-year-old retired lighting director pulled out of attending Meghan and Harry's big day due to health reasons. And it emerged shortly before the wedding that Mr. Markle, who lives in Mexico, had staged paparazzi pictures in a bid to improve his image. Mr. Markle made a public appeal to Meghan on Good Morning Britain asking her to get back in touch with him after months of silence. But Mr. Fitzwilliams insisted that Mr. Markle's interviews are likely to have caused Meghan a lot of distress. The royal expert said, "What has been difficult for her is of course the bizarre interventions of some members of her family." Mr. Fitzwilliams admitted that it is a very sad situation, but he added that it would not be solved by Mr. Markle speaking out publicly. Meghan has also been subject to fierce rumors of a rift with the Duchess of Cambridge. There were allegations of a dispute over staff, tensions during Princess Charlotte's bridesmaid dress fitting and claims that Harry and Meghan's move to Frogmore Cottage in Windsor next year is due to the row. But addressing comparisons between Meghan and Kate, Mr. Fitzwilliams insisted the two duchesses are very different. The royal expert said, he said, "They are very different, they have got different futures, they have had different backgrounds." Mr. Fitzwilliams explained that 2018 has been an extraordinary year for the royals with a number of big family events including 2 weddings, the birth of Prince Louis and Prince Charles's 70th birthday. He said, "There have been so many things this year, you could not have any family without having ups and downs. Any family, whoever they are, would have ups and downs in a year where there has been a tremendous amount of pressure." Looking ahead to 2019, Mr. Fitzwilliams said that Meghan and Harry could be inspired by Princess Diana with their charity work. He said, "I believe Meghan and Harry will become charitable activists very much inspired by Diana."